welcome to another what I eat in a week for dinners. Of course, as always, one of my favorite videos to film. I hope you get some inspiration. We can get into it. If I have any recipes or inspiration that I use, I will link them down below in the description. Something I did want to mention is that the video before this with like me prepping for the week is kind of related to this video because I did do a lot of prep in that video for this week for my dinners and lunches. So I will also link that down in the description if you want to check that out as well. It's kind of linked. So if you hear me in this video saying, oh, I prepped this the other day, or I prepped this in my previous video, that's why. So go check it out. Watch this one first and then go check it out. Other than that, just enjoy. Today, I wanted to do a stir fry, like a chicken, Asian-y inspired stir fry. It should be pretty easy because I am choosing not to go and make rice in my rice cooker because I just don't have the patience today. So minute rice is on the stove. I have my chicken and my onions that I prepped in my previous video. That's really the most work I'm having to do. I did prep some green beans, just trimmed them up, and then I just made them tiny. I separated the whites and the greens from a green onion. That's that. Oh no, I have a stain. Where did that come from? Pan on like a medium heat, just some vegetable oil in here. Once this comes to temperature, I'm gonna throw in the onions because they take a little bit longer, the whites of the green onion, and then once those start to soften up, I will put the green beans in here. A little more oil in here. I'm gonna cook the chicken, which I've tossed in some cornstarch, just to kind of get a little bit of a crusty crust. This shouldn't take long at all since these are very tiny pieces of chicken. I knew that felt weird. That's a piece of ginger. Add my veggies back in. This is where I want it. I want to put my sauce in here, which is just a little bit of soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, and a little bit of chicken stock. I also cut it with some cornstarch so that it would thicken us. And because of the cornstarch, I want to get that in here, deglaze the pan, and I want it to come up to a boil, and then we'll be done. And look at that, it's already thick. Because it's already boiling, and that cornstarch did its job. And see how the pan is clearing up right there too, getting all that flavor over the bottom. Dinner. Top it off with some of the greens of the green onion and some sesame seeds. Quick and easy. I think I forgot to mention before this morning, you weren't with me. I took the chicken and I marinated it in soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, a little bit of sesame oil, a lot of garlic and ginger. Let that sit all day long. All the rice, chicken, oops, green beans, onion. I will see you tomorrow. Tonight, I want a bit of a kebab situation. I have my chicken that I had prepped the other day, marinated this morning in a lot of garlic, lemon pepper, and hold on, Newman's garlic vinaigrette and marinade. Delicious. Let this sit all day. Now I'm gonna skewer it and throw it on the grill, which is out preheating right now. And I'm gonna have some leftover rice from last night, string bean salad, and cucumber salad that I also prepped the other day. Almost forgot, I also prepped some onions the other day, just some like larger chunks that I'm going to lace the chicken with on the skewers. I think I'm gonna do like a two skewer situation so it's easier to handle. These are metal. If you're using wooden skewers, make sure to soak them for like an hour or so before you use them so they don't burn. Be very careful because these things are sharp. Onion. All skewered up, and I just pat it dry a little bit so that it gets a little bit of a better sear on it, but this is ready to throw on the grill. We are set and off the grill. I don't want to touch this because I will burn myself, but she's looking real good. What I ended up doing was taking a little bit of the marinade and basting it and then turning it a few times, basting it all, because she wasn't looking as juicy goosey as I wanted. So I'm gonna let this chill for a second, get the rest of my stuff ready. Leftover rice. Got some more string bean salad left and some more cucumber salad. Now for my kebab, I'll get my oven mitts out here, see if I can perfection. Oops, oh man. I'm a slippery little sucker. There's dinner. I have to get everything, little bites of everything. Here we go. This stuff's good. I'll see you tomorrow. Tonight I went to dinner at my parents' house. I have some family visiting from out of town, so my mom made some dinner and she made American chop suey. I have not had American chop suey in literal years. Think that dish by that name is a very New England thing. I feel like other parts of the country it might be goulash, something like that. It's pasta, tomatoes, beef, some spices, all mixed together. It doesn't sound good and it doesn't look cute, but it is delicious. I took some video of, you know, it being dished out to me nice and sloppy. So I am home now. I'm full. I'm so full. I am so tired, but we have made it through another day and I will see you tomorrow. A friend of mine went to California recently and so kindly let me know that he was having In-N-Out, which upset me because I think that I probably crave In-N-Out multiple times a week. And since I'm not heading out west anytime soon, I thought that I would just like take matters into my own hands. So I'm gonna make like an animal style tater tot situation for dinner. I think that sounds scrumptious. I did forget to take some ground beef out of the freezer. This might be a meatless thing. Just kidding. I realized that I had some leftover steak in the fridge, so this is going to be like an elevated animal tot. I sprayed the pan, but also I'm going to spray the top. Salt and pepper. And I think I'm gonna do some garlic powder. In they go. The color on this steak. This is leftover steak and I cooked this a few days ago. That's how you know it was a good cook. I am an extra pickles kind of girl, always, so I'm going for a ton. The nice thing about this, perfect for me, there is no recipe. My usual In-N-Out order is a double, no raw onion, animal style. You can definitely make your own order. Gonna gather them a little closer. Now I can top. I have turned the oven off, but I am going to stick it back in the oven to warm everything through and to melt the cheese a little better. That's what we'll do. Some of the onions. I love a ton of these onions. Pickles. Gonna put the cheese over this. All right, now I'm gonna stick this back in the oven, let everything heat back through, melt the cheese, and then we can finish it off. More pickles, because obviously. Some lettuce, some more of my onions, tons of that sauce, because In-N-Out is all about that spread. Big pile of onions on top. I feel like this does not look appetizing, probably to the normal person, but it looks real good to me. There's dinner. My number one problem with animal style fries is that they're always so difficult to eat because when the cheese cools, it like clumps together and hardens and it just makes everything more difficult, but it's still delicious. It's so good. You can really get pretty close when you try to do some copycat stuff for In-N-Out. Of course, this is not the real thing, but it'll do in a pinch and it'll do for now until I can get out to the West Coast. So I'll see you tomorrow. Just kidding, I'm back real quick because I forgot that one of my sisters had made some of that, like those Dubai chocolates with the pistachio filling, and I want to try it. Children. Oh, I don't want to break it. Oh, it's melty. The chocolate separated a little bit from the filling, but how delicious. I'm so excited. This filling I could eat just by itself by the spoonful. A mess, but so delicious. I have to go text her now. Well done. I am so thankful for the way it is Friday right now. I really didn't have anything planned. I'm just like not feeling all that great. So what I like to have when I'm not feeling good is buttered pasta. Put some parm in there. It's so good. And maybe some broccoli. I don't know. Maybe I just want pasta. I do have some leftover bacon from this morning. Maybe I'll try to create a carbonara situation. It terrifies me because I just scramble the dang eggs every time, but you never know. We'll see. We'll see if I can make some carbonara. If not, maybe I'll try to find some other concoction to make, but here we go. Got my water coming to a boil, heavily salted. Oops. Well, change in plans. I don't have any more eggs, so carbonara is out, and I think I'm just gonna put a bunch of Parmesan cheese in here. I can still crumble the bacon in. I have some pasta water that I reserved. We'll see where we get, but while this is still piping hot, in goes 7,000 pounds of Parmesan cheese. We'll start there. Get you swirling around. Oh, butter, we need butter. Now, here we go. Get a little bit of that pasta water in there. Stir it up. It's going to start to get creamier. Even though we did put cheese in here, it'll get starchy from that pasta water and start to thicken and kind of create its own little sauce with the butter and the cheese. And some black pepper. This could be like a cacio e pepe cross with a carbonara. It's our own little invention. In goes the bacon. Oh yeah, this was the right choice. You see just like how saucy and smooth and silky that is. Perfect little bite. It's so good. This is elevated just a little bit with the cheese and the bacon, but it's still like very simple, very delicious, and still really satisfying. So this is gonna do me good for tonight. And I'm gonna just park myself on the couch and say, you did it. You made it through another week. I'm so proud. But so did you. Thank you very much for coming along on this week of dinners with me. I hope that you got something from this, that you can take something and bring it into your own home. What is something that you had for dinner this week? Please tell me, because I need ideas, especially we're coming into fall time, winter. I want to make more casseroles. I need to make more soups. So like, give it to me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Toodles.